Tom Selleck, that red Ferrari, the perfect mustache, Magnum P.I defined an era. But what if everything you thought you knew was built on accidents, near cancellations, and secrets hidden for decades? The British gentleman who wasn't British. Higgins and his perfect English accent? Everything you believed was authentic, the accent, the mannerisms, the aristocratic superiority, was pure acting genius. He spent countless hours studying British speech patterns, fooling even British viewers. The performance was so flawless it became his curse, overshadowing everything else he ever did. The show was cancelled before it started. Magnum P.I was nearly terminated before filming began. Creator Glenn A. Larson developed it for ABC, but they cancelled it during a ratings panic. CBS recognized the opportunity and gave it the green light, reshaping television history while ABC suffered one of its greatest losses. Tom Selleck nearly became Indiana Jones. Spielberg and Lucas chose Selleck for Indiana Jones. He passed the screen test. The role was his. Then Universal forced him to honor his Magnum P.I contract. The actors' union strike delayed Magnum's production, meaning Selleck sacrificed Indy for nothing. But here's the twist, maybe he was never right for it anyway. Indiana Jones never doubts himself. Thomas Magnum hesitates, second guesses, breaks the fourth wall with a raised eyebrow. That vulnerability made Magnum beloved. Losing Indiana Jones wasn't a loss, it was destiny. The Ferrari that wasn't fast. That roaring Ferrari 308 GTS? American emission standards neutered it from 255 horsepower to barely 200. Many chase scenes were filmed at modest speeds, then sold through camera angles and music. The car didn't need to be fast, it only needed to look fast. One Magnum Ferrari later sold for over $180,000. The Detroit Tigers cap was personal. That worn baseball cap wasn't costume department genius, it was Tom Selleck's personal suggestion. A Detroit native and lifelong Tigers fan, he wanted something real. The costume department resisted, calling it too ordinary. But that contrast defined Magnum's everyman charm. Today, that cap is displayed at the Smithsonian. Hawaii was just a practical choice. Those paradise beaches and coastal roads? Pure accident. CBS had just ended Hawaii 5-0 and didn't want to waste the studios, crews, and contracts. So they built Magnum P.I around the existing infrastructure. What began as convenience became the show's soul. Magnum rarely killed anyone. Despite 8 seasons of action, Magnum killed almost no one, only one confirmed death in the entire series. Creator Donald P. Bellisario, a former Marine, understood the cost of pulling the trigger. This made Magnum different from 1980s action heroes. When violence occurred, it carried weight, not celebration. Ahead of its time on PTSD. When PTSD was barely discussed on television, Magnum P.I showed its hero confronting nightmares and battlefield memories. Magnum could joke and solve cases, but a helicopter sound could pull him back to Vietnam. Years later, it became clear, the show was quietly ahead of its time. Tom Selleck's $1,000 generosity. When CBS refused to pay crew bonuses in the final season, Selleck wrote $1,000 checks to every crew member from his own pocket, camera operators, lighting techs, everyone. It wasn't publicity. It was gratitude. This is why he's remembered as one of Hollywood's last true gentlemen. Robin's Nest was real, then demolished. Robin's Nest truly existed as Anderson Estate on Oahu's eastern coast, built in the 1930s. In 2015, it was sold and completely demolished. Fans felt profound loss, as if their youth vanished. But on screen, Robin's Nest remains eternal. The theme song was replaced. The iconic theme you remember? Not the original. The pilot used a lighter jazz tune that evoked nostalgia, not adventure. Mike Post and Pete Carpenter created the unforgettable theme that defined the show's identity within seconds. If these secrets surprised you or you watched Magnum P.I. back in the day, drop a comment below with your favorite memory. Subscribe to Hollywood Unseen and hit that bell notification for more untold stories behind your favorite shows.